That's good. Hi, you wanna say hi? This is Benny, guys. Benny, meet everyone. Do you wanna say good morning? Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog and happy Thursday. It's just gone past 10 o'clock and I'm just getting ready. Me and Benny. This is our friend Ash and Joe's new dog. He's a 2-year-old black cocker spaniel. He's literally the cutest thing in my life. And they've gone away for a few days, so we're looking after him. And I love him. I love you. I do, you're just so cute and so fluffy. So Benny will be the star of this vlog. Yeah, I'm just getting ready for the day. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Ella. I am 26 and I live in Adelaide, South Australia. I do a lot of lifestyle content, vlogs, as well as budgeting and personal finance videos. So if that is your cup of tea, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. And I really appreciate it, probably now more than ever. Oh no, I don't even know how to begin this vlog. This is like so uncomfortable, like so uncomfortable. I got back from Brisbane on Monday night. We didn't get back till like 11, I want to say, almost 11. The flight was like an hour longer than it was on the way over because of the wind direction. I know, you were very needy. Is it because I'm not talking to you? I have other friends. You were actually the cutest. Yeah, I didn't get to bed till like almost 12 on Monday, and then I went to work on Tuesday.
You okay?
Yeah.
Are you vlogging?
I'm just vlogging.
Sorry. Hey!
I was just telling them my life updates.
Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupted you at a critical moment.
It's a critical moment. I was just getting to the juice, but that's okay. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it.
Don't talk about it if you're not ready. I just want to say thank you for my coffee. I'm so proud of this girl.
Stop it, gonna make me cry before I even done my makeup.
I am so proud of you. It's better to cry before you do your makeup.
Yeah, that's true.
Where's Benny? That guy's a troublemaker.
He's so needy.
Yeah, he jumped up. When I was in my meeting, he jumped up on the doors.
Oh.
So I was like, he needs to poo. So I had to turn my camera off, run to the door, just open it, and then like run back, and then he's just been going in and out.
Because I'm talking to the camera, he thinks he's like missing out on something, so he keeps jumping out. It's like, who are you talking to, guys?
So he probably would have done the same thing, and I was just talking to V, presumably. Want me to close this door?
Yeah, sure.
I'll keep Benny in here with me.
Okay, love you.
Love you, Dan.
Okay, well, clearly it's been an emotional week. Yeah, this week has just taken a very unexpected turn. Yeah, I don't know if I'm quite ready to talk about it. Maybe later in the vlog. I'm still just like obviously very emotional and just like very shocked. I'm just in a state of shock, to be quite honest. And I still want to act with grace and respect. I just don't think I can do that right now in the state that I'm in. I'm just too emotional and too like angry, to be quite honest. So yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not at work today, so do with that information what you will. I just feel like the whole of 2022 can just go in the bin right now. Just like chuck it all in the bin. It's been probably the worst year of my life and the best year. This is what's so sad. I had such high expectations going into 2022. It was the year that I was getting married. I mean, I did get married, which was like one of the best days of my life, so I feel bad saying that 2022 was one of the worst years. It's been just like a very testing year, and I'm just like so over it. I'm just so ready for it to be done. I just feel like it's been one thing after another. This is not how I wanted to start the vlog. I'm okay. I really am okay. Obviously I can't talk about this right now. I'll probably talk about it later. Not to be annoying, but I actually just need to do my makeup and get ready for the day. But good morning. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. Deep breaths. Okay. I made an iced latte this morning using my new My Protein vanilla drops. I was influenced by Rachel because she always talks about them. And they're actually so good. They're sugar-free, and like I used what, 2, maybe 3 drops, and honestly, very sweet. I think like 1 would get it done, to be quite honest. A little bit goes a long way. So loving those. I also got the flavor toffee as well, so I'll have to try that out as well. But yeah, I have lots of editing and content planning to do today. I might honestly head to a cafe and just like sit down. I also want to kind of do like a gift guide as well for you guys. I feel like that could be kind of fun. Probably not a video, but just like sharing it on my stories. So I might brainstorm for that as well. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. The sun is shining. I have a lot to be grateful for, even though it doesn't feel like it right now. I just think it's so funny. Like, I went from, if you watched last week's vlog, from raving about how like happy and content and how grateful I was with like life, my future, my job, my just everything. And then just one day, one moment, and it just all like, not all comes crashing down, but it just like everything that you thought was going to happen doesn't happen. I know I'm being so cryptic and annoying here, but whatever. I'll talk about it later. I just can't right now. So I won't. Anyway, sorry, this light is very annoying. Coming in at all angles here. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well at the moment. I feel like this has been a difficult year for a lot of people. Is that just me? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna finish doing my makeup, finish drinking my coffee, and I'll talk to you guys when I'm done. Laptop and all my editing stuff, and I'm gonna head to a coffee shop just to do a bit of work, like get out of the house. It's a beautiful day, go for a walk. I don't know what coffee shop I'm vibing. Maybe the Golden Cup. Let me look at their opening times. I haven't really checked out any coffee shops in this area, to be honest. We tried one that's like just around the corner. I won't say the name, obviously, for like safety reasons, but not good. Not good at all. The coffee was so burnt. It was like piping hot, burnt my tongue. Still not over it, and it's such a shame because it's like so close and it's so cute. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll give it a second chance, but to be honest, today is not the day. I need a good coffee because it's been an awful week. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to the Golden Cup. I know it's good, it's not too far, it's a safe option. Cool. It is now 5:15. I've been home for the last few hours, did a bunch of editing and like content related stuff at the cafe, which was so good. Really just good to like get out there and be in a new environment. I feel like I really needed that today. I think today and going into tomorrow and the weekend, I'm really just trying to focus on things that make me feel good and just like, yeah, doing what feels right. I've had a couple days to feel sad and to like process everything, but now it's about getting back on the horse. I just got off a really long FaceTime with my mum. Honestly, I hadn't spoken about anything with anyone other than Nick. Not my family, my friends, like no one, which I'm pretty bad about doing that anyway. I hate burdening people with my bad news or like my emotional baggage. I know my friends are so supportive. This is something I'm really trying to work on as a little side note. Going into 2023, I want to talk more about what's going on in my life with my friends and with my family, rather than just like talking about things on social media. I mean, I can do both. For me, YouTube and social media is like my outlet, and it's almost like therapy for me. I know that the people that are watching my videos are choosing to watch my videos and are genuinely interested in my life. Not to say that my friends aren't, but I know that they've all got so much other stuff going on in their life, and they might be in a really good place or in a really bad place, whatever it is. Like, I don't want to burden them. Like, that's probably my least favorite thing, is feeling like a burden. Anyway, I've had a good chat with some of my friends, just got off a long FaceTime with my mum, and I'm feeling so much better just like talking about things. I feel like I've gotten a lot more clarity on the situation. I guess I'll just come out and say it, because there's no like other way to do it. On Tuesday, I found out that I lost my job. Never thought I'd be saying that. Yeah, wow. I lost my job. How fun. Oh, I think the worst part is I just simply did not see this coming at all. Like, not even in the slightest. Yeah, basically, to cut a long story short, because I know a lot of you are gonna have questions, and I'm gonna try and talk about this in a way that gives you enough information without revealing too much, because obviously I still want to keep a sense of professionalism and respect and grace, as hard as it can be sometimes when you're feeling so emotional and when you're so hurt. But I feel like I'm in a place of clarity. Like, I've had time to process it, especially in the last day. Like, I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. I was just a mess, obviously. Just feeling sorry for myself, just feeling like embarrassment more than anything, and just stupid, just so stupid. Like, how did I not see this coming? What have I done wrong? Like, what is it? Me? Is it so many things running through my mind? I went into work on Tuesday. It was like any other normal work day. Just gotten back from Brisbane on Monday night. Went in, I was quite tired to be honest, but I was just going about my work day, doing my work. I had a bunch of meetings. We were talking about like future stuff, future projects. Like, it was all very future based. And to provide a bit of context, I had a one-on-one meeting with my manager like the week prior, before I went away, and we were literally joking about like my 6-month probation coming up next week. And I was like, oh, like, hope I make it. Cracking jokes back and forth, talking about my future within the company. To say I was blindsided would be an understatement. I still feel like I'm genuinely in shock. Like, it still hasn't really hit me that I don't have a job, that I will no longer be working there. But yeah, I went into my probation review meeting. I'd been sent like a whole list of questions I'd be going over the morning of, just like generic questions. So I was going in like excited, which is so stupid. And before like we could even do anything, I was just basically told like, we're not going to be going over those questions today, and we will not be continuing your employment past today. I actually thought it was a joke. I genuinely thought it was a joke, just because we had literally been joking about it the week before. Like, joking about this exact scenario. I mean, if you watch my vlog from last week, I was just in such a grateful, happy mood. I was like, yes, love my life, love my job, like, feel like I'm in a really good place. Never mind, guys. So naturally, I had like a million questions going through my mind. I thought it was a joke when I realized it wasn't. It was a shock. It's just a lot to process at once. To think that your career and your job is going in one direction and you've been getting all this great feedback, and like, am I dumb? Is there something that I'm missing here? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So yes, I have thought about every single thing, and in that moment I obviously asked every single question under the sun. Like, is it me? Is it my performance? Am I not doing something? Have I said something? Am I not fitting in? Is it my social media? Like, any single thing that you can think of. Like, have I done something wrong? Yeah, I just didn't really get an answer. It was just like, it's just business. And so that's probably been the hardest thing to process, is just like not having clarity on the situation. I would so much rather be like, as horrible as it would be in the moment, is to be like, you did this wrong, we don't like you, anything, give me anything. But they were like, no, it's not you, we like you as a person, you've done a great job. Like, without tooting my own horn, the results speak for themselves. I've risen to the occasion. It wasn't like I wasn't meeting I can't even think of the word. You guys know what I mean. I was being praised literally the week before for all the work that I was doing, and like, what a good job I was doing. And so yeah, it's all just very confusing, but I'm just, yeah, accepting it. They gave me a good couple of weeks of pay, which they didn't have to do. And they said they'll give me a good reference. So like, it's not bad. Like, it's probably the best case scenario, but it just sucks. And I just feel very confused and very embarrassed, to be quite honest. Like, no one wants to say, oh, I lost my job. It's just making me second guess every single little thing just to try and make sense of it. And I don't think I will. Yeah, for right now, I just need to like accept it and move on. And yeah, I just really didn't expect myself to be as unemotional as I am. Like, you guys saw me this morning, I was a mess. I think I've just like spoken about it so much and I felt so sorry for myself that I'm just like beyond over it. Like, I know that I did a good job. I know that I'm a good person. I know that I made great connections there. I know that I will be a loss. Like, I will be a loss to the business. I don't even get what a 6-month probation is. I've never been in this position. I've had 6-month probations before. I feel like that's a very common thing. Maybe it's not in other countries, but here in Australia, most workplaces will have a 3-month or 6-month probation. Very common. I hate the word because it makes me sound like I'm actually going to go to jail, or I'm like a prisoner or something. But every job I've had a 6-month probation, but I've never, and even with this job, never felt like I wasn't gonna make it. Like, maybe I'm just arrogant, maybe just oblivious to the world, but I've never been in a position where I felt like, oh, it's a bit touch and go. Like, am I gonna make it? Am I doing a good enough job? Like, am I what they're after? I just always assumed that if I was never gonna make it past the probation, that I would have a gut feeling. Like, I like to think like pretty intuitive person. I'm a Scorpio, so I can pick up on vibes. I can read people. I'm not stupid. I know if I'm doing a good job or I'm not. But I guess like it really doesn't come down to that at the end of the day, or at least that's what they said. But I'm like really struggling to believe it. I don't know. There's a lot of other stuff outside of that is probably a contributing factor that I won't go into, but yeah, it just kind of sucks. It was just never a thought, and I think that's probably the worst part, is I just felt completely blindsided. I guess I'm just thinking about it from my perspective and maybe not a business perspective. I just know that if I was going to tell someone they were losing their job, I would at least like give them a heads up, maybe not like verbally, but just like a vibe, or I don't know, just something. But there was nothing, absolutely nothing. It was actually the complete opposite. So still doesn't feel real, to be honest, which is probably why I'm like as blasé about it as I am. But anyway, I lost my job, so that's fun. You'll be seeing a lot more of me online, that's for sure, because I have actually nothing else to do. It just sucks, it really sucks. I feel like this year has just been one thing after another, and I'm just so over it, like so over it. Every time I pick myself back up, there's just another thing and another thing, and it's just like, when will it stop, you know? Ugh. Needless to say, my self-esteem has taken a bit of a hit. I think I'll take a bit of a break. I mean, it's a month before Christmas, so the likelihood of me finding a job before then is slim. I'm gonna keep my eye on things and just like see how I go and just take a bit of time to figure out my next move. I don't want to rush into anything. I wouldn't say that I rushed into this job at all. It just kind of fell into my lap after I quit my last job. That's the other thing, like, oh my gosh, here I was thinking, yep, quit my job. The universe has presented me a great opportunity. I was really enjoying it, and then never mind. I am a big believer, and I've always been a big believer in everything happens for a reason, but I'm really struggling to find the reason in all of this. Like, what is the universe trying to tell me? But yeah, I'm going to be taking the next month or so to just kind of figure out my next step, and then going into 2023, kind of see what I want to do. Like, do I find another full-time job? Do I stick with accounts receivable because I was enjoying it so much, but now I'm like filled with so much self-doubt that maybe I'm not cut out for it. Like, so many thoughts and feelings going in my mind. Do I go part-time and then go in on social media and like take that leap of faith? I have no idea, guys. I was so looking forward to ending this year feeling just like at peace finally, and feeling like I just wanted stability. That's really what I've been craving the last year, is just stability, whether it's with my job or with my living situation. And I feel like I was finally in a place where I could achieve that, and now it's just like not back to square one, because it's a bad way of looking at it. Like, I've learned a lot about myself, about accounts receivable. Like, it's been a big learning experience. It just wasn't meant to be, clearly. Really just trying to take it as a sign from the universe that maybe I should just grab this whole social media thing by the horns and just like fully embrace it. Like, maybe this is just the push that I needed. Would I have ever gone part-time or quit my job without this happening? Like, maybe not. Like, I'm a scaredy cat. I am. I'll be the first to admit it. It's a big leap of faith. So maybe this is just what I needed. But then again, like, I don't know, can I make it work? I don't know. It's just also like really awful timing financially. We've just moved into this new rental where we're paying insane rent and we're also paying a mortgage. And so it's just not really what we needed, is it? Like, we'll be okay and we have a lot of savings, and I'm so lucky that I do have this as like another form of income. And Nick's about to get a pay rise, so like we'll be fine short term. It's obviously not ideal long term, but yeah, it's just not really what I was expecting. So I think that's probably been the biggest thing, is just like coming to terms with my own expectations and like those not coming to fruition, and yeah, just realizing that maybe I suck. No, I don't. So this is what I mean. I just keep going back and forth between like, I suck, I wasn't cut out for it, I must have done something wrong, I didn't fit in, like just going through every single negative thought possible. But I think I've just actually come to the realization that if there was a reason, they would have told me. I think that was their opportunity. The reality is they are going to give me a good reference. They have just said it's a business decision. And I just like need to accept that and like pick up my ego and move on. So that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, that's my little life update for you guys. So I am now officially unemployed. No, I hate saying that. Oh, this is like the worst. This is probably the worst part, is I feel embarrassed. Like I feel embarrassed that I lost my job. Like that I couldn't make it past the 6-month probation. But when I think about it, like I know I've done a good job, but then people are gonna speculate that like I'm delusional or like I really am not good at my job. I don't know. I'm just thinking about all these different scenarios, and I just need to like accept it is what it is. People can think whatever they want to think, but it is embarrassing that I lost my job. Like it shouldn't be, but it is. I think if I had known that it was going to end this way, obviously I would have done the preparation work mentally for myself and emotionally for myself, and then also for like everyone else. Like, hi guys, just a little heads up, probably not going to make it past my 6-month probation. But I genuinely did not see it coming. It's not been the best year, apart from the wedding. That was like the best day of my life. But I feel like I need to preface that everything is fine, obviously, with me and Nick. I feel like that's a big assumption. I have been very elusive about what's been going on because I really wanted to sit down and just like talk about everything in this video, so I can just like clear everything up and say it all at once rather than like half explaining myself or drip feeding information. Yeah, obviously me and Nick are fine. He's been the most supportive. He will always be the most supportive. But I feel bad for him. Like that's probably what I get the most emotional about, is feeling like I'm letting him down and letting you guys down and my family down and my friends down. Like I wasn't gonna cry, but here I am. I just feel like a bit of a flop, like a bit of a failure right now. And I'm just sad. So yeah. I don't want Nick to feel any sense of pressure or stress or anything. Like I know he doesn't. And if he did, he wouldn't show it. Because he's like the most relaxed person ever. But I hate feeling like that, feeling like a burden. It all comes back to that. I really need to go to therapy. Why do I feel like a burden all the time? I can't afford it. I'm unemployed, so I can't even go to therapy. Oh, my life is in shambles, guys. It really is. But yeah, thank you for all your sweet messages. It really means the world. I know I'll be okay, and I know that something bigger and better is out there for me, but it just sucks to have ended like this and to just not have seen it coming at all. Hopefully I did this justice. I hope I explained everything enough without like saying too much. It's always a fine line, to be quite honest, but you guys know me, I'm an oversharer. Bad things happen sometimes. This is one of them, and I'm just gonna have to pick myself up again for the 50th time this year and just keep moving on. It's just been a lot. So ready to close the chapter on 2022. I'm so excited for 2023, and I'm excited to see what's to come. I really have no idea. Which direction she's gonna go in, nobody knows. Okay. Good morning, you guys. It is now the next day. Happy Friday. I thought I would continue the vlog on through today and just like document me trying to get my life together. I'm really trying to take all of this hurt and sadness from what's transpired this week and just turn it into an opportunity to focus on myself and practice self-love and self-care and just like turn a really negative thing into a hopefully positive thing. So I'm just trying to do stuff every single day to make myself feel good. I mean, I should be doing that anyway, but I feel like life has just been so busy but I just haven't really had the time to. So now this is my time. And yeah, of course I'm going to be bringing you guys along for the journey. I know this is something a lot of people go through. I know I'm not alone in that, whether it's losing a job or quitting a job or just like realizing that a job isn't for you. It's never a nice feeling. I think as a society, we naturally put a lot of emphasis on our career and what job we do, which I really try hard not to, but it's hard. Like, it's difficult to live in a world where, yeah, there is a lot of value in what you do. I know that there's so much more to me than that. I'm just trying to focus on that. Anyway, I'm just peeling some apples, some Granny Smith apples, because I'm going to stew these. I haven't stewed apples in a long time. It's been a hot minute. I've definitely shown how I stew my apples in vlogs before, but it's been a while. So I'll show you guys, or if you're new here. Benny, do you want to go outside? Okay, all my apples are peeled and cut into these little bite-sized pieces. They're all kind of varied in size, so that there's a bit of texture. I use about 5 large Granny Smith apples, so usually 4 to 6 depending on the size. And then all I do, is literally like the easiest thing ever, is do 1 cup of water and then 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I like mine quite cinnamony. Cinnamony, is that a word? But obviously, whatever your preference is, what you're making as well. Gorge. And then all you do is pop it on the stove on like a medium heat. Just give her a stir. And then in between stirs, I'll just keep it covered. And that's it. It is really as simple as that. Not revolutionary in the slightest, but I always get questions whenever I show my stewed apples of how I make them. I think I originally got the recipe from Emma's Rectangle here on YouTube. I love her vlogs. It was like ages ago, probably would be like 2-3 years ago. It's the kind of thing that you can just put on the stove and then just stir every few minutes. You don't need to stand there stirring it constantly. So I'm gonna get some stuff done in the meantime. I need to clean this kitchen and get it organized. I really want to like deep clean the house today. The rest of my life may be in shambles, but if there's one thing that I do have control over, it's my environment and making that a happy, safe, relaxed space. I'm definitely someone that thrives off a clean environment. So clean room, clean mind. So we're gonna whip this place into shape. It's almost 2:30 now. My parents just popped around for some lunch and they brought over a donut for Nick and I, which is so sweet. It was just really nice to sit down and kind of debrief and talk things out. I also thought I'd show you guys a little gift idea. This is for Nick's parents, so if either of them are watching this, which I highly doubt, please click off now. But how cute is this? This arrived in the mail the other day and I was just showing my parents because I thought it was the sweetest gift idea. And how beautiful is this? Like, the detail is stunning. Nick's dad sails and his mum loves these like blue colors. Their living room is like these blue and green shades. So I just thought this was perfect. There's a little cheese board, platter moment, and then these matching coasters. I'll have it linked down below in case anyone is interested. 'Tis the season to start thinking about Christmas ideas, so I thought this was a good one. This is the Etsy store for anyone that is interested. And they do a bunch of different colors, not just the blue. So if the blue's not your vibe, they have other options. I also just got my new planner in the mail. I thought I'd show you guys this because I always get questions about what planner I use. Anytime I film a monthly reset video, guaranteed there's a question about the planner. I use the Steph Pace signature planner. So I just pre-ordered the 2023 one and I thought I would show you guys. This is how it comes. We've got the shopping list, some little cards, and then this is the planner itself. So this year I ordered the beige color. Last year I had the blush, which is very similar. It's like, oh my gosh, Benny, you okay, buddy? Just kick some boxes, cool. And yeah, this is what it looks like. She's stunning. It has these really cool little challenges, like get motivated challenge, declutter challenge, healthy habits, self-care, just fun ways to kind of change things up. And then this is what the weekly layouts look like, which is my favorite. It just makes planning so nice and pretty and easy. My favorite part, which I don't think that they have in the new spread yet, no they don't, is the monthly overview, which is super cool. And then last year, if you guys remember, in the old planner they had a section for goal setting, so it was like 4 different sections, and I use that all the time when I did my reset videos, but now it's changed to a brain dump page. So I mean, I can still use it for that same purpose. It doesn't really change anything, but yeah, that's the main difference that I've noticed between this one and last year's. It's nice to have a 2023 planner in my hands. Makes me hopeful. We're nearly there, guys, nearly at the end of the year. I actually received 2 copies though, which is strange. I don't think I ordered 2 copies. I feel like that's something I would definitely notice. You guys know me, I am tracking every single dollar. So I think they might have accidentally sent me, I don't think it's someone else's though, because it has my name all over it. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But very excited that my new planner has arrived. It's definitely the little reminder that I needed, that 2022 is nearly over. Thank goodness. It's been a hell of a journey, but I think I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. I feel like I've definitely done enough chatting in the last 24, 48 hours. You're probably all sick and tired of hearing my voice. Sorry, this vlog was definitely on the more chatty side, but I thought it was important that I sit down and just kind of talk everything out, not only for myself, but obviously for you guys. I don't owe it to anyone, but the reality is, like, I do share my life online, or as much of it as I feel comfortable sharing. And this is one of those things that would be obvious if I suddenly went from working full-time in office all the time and then the next week I'm at home. It just wouldn't make any sense. It's one of those things that I just can't really avoid discussing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. I appreciate it so much, now more than ever. I feel like you guys have truly been there through all the highs and lows, and just thank you so much for sticking with me. Hopefully this next year is about to bring all of the good vibes, the good energy. I don't want to say I have a good feeling about it because I don't want to jinx anything. Let's touch some wood. But hopefully it's onwards and upwards. So thank you guys so much for coming along for a few days in my life. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you very, very soon for another video. Bye guys.